Hey, you guys. It's me again, Sandy. It's July 27th, 2013. Today's my aunt's birthday. I'm going to give her a call and say happy birthday. This week is, it's slow because I didn't watch the news because the news is like really depressing, so I didn't really keep abreast to what's going on right now, but I did catch Oprah Winfrey's live class on Sunday. You know, part 2 of Daddyless Daughters. I caught that. And in dealing with my own father, I have to take the time out to, I guess, get to know who he is today, and not from my inner child's point of view, you know, and what I thought he was, and all that other stuff, you know, because we all make mistakes. We all, you know, but we learn and we grow and we're different. My dad's been trying to reach out to me, and I haven't been receptive, really, and I need to stop that. So, you know, but you know, when I am able to talk to him, he always seems to want something from me. And my mindset is, I have nothing to give you. You know, you should be there for me. You know, I don't know if that's a selfish mindset to have or what, but that's my thought process right now. Right, wrong, or indifferent. It's what it is. Last week, I had a revelation that I had learned to juggle men at an early age, because I didn't want to get hurt, but in the long run, I ended up hurting myself playing those games. So I got the short end of the stick. Moving forward, I'm 38, 2 kids, and a dog. I didn't talk about a dog last time. But, you know, I've recognized some of my flaws, and I really try not to repeat my bad actions of my past. And so I would date, and some of my girlfriends, not all of them, some of my girlfriends have told me, Sandy, you're too picky, you're looking for this and this, and you should not you should be open to date a guy even if you're not attracted to him. Look at him as a person, and because you're superficial if you're just looking for someone to be sexy and this and this and that. And I have listened to that, and I made decisions on trying to get to know a guy that I'm not necessarily attracted to. Not that they're bad looking, you know, they're cute, but they wouldn't have been my ideal type of guy to go out with. But I did that. I'm going to share some dates with you. I went on a date with this guy, and it was like, he talks about his, I don't know, he was divorced, and I knew how much he paid in child support. I knew how many acres his house was on. I knew he had a townhouse downtown. I knew he loved his BMW X5. This is our first date. I knew all the stuff about him, but yet he was kind of venting and how women like him for his money. But that's all he talked about. All he talked about is all the stuff he owned and what he did, and I couldn't even confirm his last name. To this day, I don't remember his last name. You know, I'm in some private groups on Facebook, and there are men that really hold themselves on a high pedestal. There could be single black men saying they don't have any kids, they have this, and they question, well, they know it's hard for a black woman to find a good black man. And if a woman has kids, pets, or whatever, it makes the dating pool even slimmer. This one guy in one of the groups directed a comment towards a black woman in the group, and she's black, single, no kids, and she's still single. And the guys were trying to ask, why are you still single? Because she's beautiful. And they were saying, well, would she be open to a man that used to be gay, but now he's been delivered and he's not gay? Would you talk to him and embrace him as your man? This is shit I'm talking about. This is I don't even know where to start with this stuff. Not even trying to touch on the whole I used to be gay syndrome, because to me, once you are, that's what you are, and you need to embrace it and deal with it and find somebody that can accept that aspect of you and move forward. I have gay friends. Well, this gay friend and gay male friend who has a girlfriend, and she accepts him for, who he is. I mean, motherfuckers, y'all really don't have to lie. Y'all choose to play these games. You tell somebody exactly what they're dealing with, you're going to find somebody that's going to embrace every aspect of you and love you. That's what I believe. Have I found it? Hell no. I haven't found it at all. I don't even know where a decent guy is. Decent meaning a guy that I can have a nice conversation with him without him spilling his damn resume to me. I can have a conversation without him bashing his ex-girlfriend or ex-wife and talking about, I pay $1,000 a month for rent. I mean, not rent, but child support. And that bitch. I don't want to hear that. I mean, she's not even here to defend herself. So that to me is pointless. Where am I going with this? Basically, I've tried. I tried, and this is why I kind of am, stopped dating for a while to focus on why I attract what I attract. What kind of energy am I putting out there? I had one date, the guy asked me what I like to eat. I love hibachi, love it. So we met at a hibachi restaurant, and the guy was cooking food in front of us, and the guy I was there with, I met him on my girlfriend's birthday parties. He seemed nice. We conversed a little on the phone. Well, anyway, we're at the hibachi restaurant, and he starts telling me about his red beans and rice dish, and how he made a better red beans and rice dish than his friend, his homeboy, because his has a thicker sauce, and his homeboy's red beans and rice has a thinner sauce. And his homeboy thought he made the bomb red beans and rice until he tasted the guy I was with, his red beans and rice. Mind you, we're around food. He's talking about food, and we're around food. Not my cup of tea, but I went ahead with the conversation and listened, and that's what I do. Then, after the restaurant, we went to this cigar lounge. They had live music, and and lo and behold, his best friend that made the watery red beans and rice, he was there. And so I got to know his friend. So his friend hung out with us for the remaining of the date. And they discussed, I don't know, their whole childhood, their upbringing. And the guy I was with, his wife had died. And he had told me that he's always likes to be in relationships. He's always been in a relationship. And even though when his wife found out she was sick, they weren't necessarily on good terms, but he decided to stay and care for her to honor his commitment to her. But he said he believes in relationships because you get more sex when you're in a relationship than when you're not in a relationship. So as I listened, and I didn't talk much. I just listened. I realized when I did talk, he seemed to get irritated with that. So I just was quiet for the remaining of the date. That date ended. He called me later on that week to ask me out again because he had a great time. I didn't have a good time. And I said, well, I got to do something with my kids. He said, well, I didn't know you had kids. Of course he wouldn't known I had kids because he didn't ask me shit. He just talked the whole goddamn time. But anyway, I don't know. I ain't got no damn answers. I got questions. And just because a guy is single and no kids doesn't mean that you are the shit. If you were to go out and do a dick sucking contest, you can't find no woman on this planet that can suck your dick better than you. That's sad. Anyway, I'm not here to bash. I'm just trying to discover some things. That's why I'm not even dating. I'm not even going out. I'm trying to figure stuff out. That's it. I got no more answers. All right. So next week, be safe, be blessed, and I will talk to you later. Bye.